This video, I promise you from the depths of my soul, will bring you the most peace that you've ever experienced in your life. Just go ahead and watch this. And I'm going to give you the practical steps in order to embody the Edenic state that we're going to be talking about today. So let's talk about Eden. What was the Garden of Eden? The garden was a place before we fell from God. It was a place where Adam and Eve roamed with abundance and love and provisions and no thoughts of shame and no self-consciousness. And what happened was we fell. And since then, we had to clothe ourselves. Since then, we were cast out. And don't get me wrong, only God can bring us back to Eden. That is only the Lord's duty. However, there is a way for you to embody the consciousness that can get you as close as possible to that. And what is that consciousness? Well, it's abundance, it's peace, it's walking closer with God. And where you are right now is likely, if you're still watching this, and listen, this is all love. I want to help you. But the whole thing is you're disconnected. You're distracting yourself and you know it because there's grief, sadness, anger. There's some deep emotions inside you that need to be released. And so we're going to be talking about that today. You can either keep spending all your money and trying all these different things, or you can start to embody the Edenic state now. So let's dive right into it, man. How do you embody the Edenic state? First of all, we have to describe what that is. Go ahead and close your eyes just for a second. Take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, and focus on your breath. And as you focus on your breath, notice that your mind is still active, right? Exactly. So your mind's thinking about certain things, the future, the past, but your breath, just your breath. Your breath just is. And your mind is describing your life. You can go ahead and open up your eyes. What I'm going to help you get to today, guys, is getting as close as possible. It's just embodying that breath. Now, this is different for men and women, and this is what we're talking about in our company, Eden, which is actually just launched today. So make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification icon because we got new videos coming out at least 3 times a week talking about this stuff. It's a little bit different for both, but I'm going to, in this video is for men and women. So I'm going to talk about it in general terms. And if you guys want me to do a men's only video directed at you, which is you getting closer to Adam, comment Adam below. And for the women, if you want me to help you get close to the Edenic state, which is Eve, comment the word Eve. But for now, we're going to go general. So, the Edenic state is you, as closely as possible, disidentifying from the mind first and foremost. Because every time you breathe, you notice there's two, and this is really subtle, guys, so stay with me. Don't click off another video. You have to be with me here. The mind is separate from the breath. And the breath just is. It's Yahweh. It's God. You want to connect to God, connect to your breath. So as you see, a lot of you, most of you are slaves to the mind. And I'm talking from personal experience. I've been there. That's why I created Eden. I overcame OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, by using the methodologies I'm showing you today. Understand that the mind is just leading you to different areas that you don't want to be. And I really feel for you, man. It's not that. You can think about all the areas that's making you stress. It's the mind. You have all your situations happening in your life. You have all these goals, but life just is. Life is just in and out. So whatever's going on in between your ears is unnecessary. I promise you, man, I beg of you to be open to this message that I'm transmitting, because the mind is the block between you and God and the Lord. So the Edenic state is you connecting with your breath, being as present as possible, and being connected in this abundance. So if you feel scarce right now, that's not your natural state. That's why it feels bad, guys. Don't you see that? Like your natural state, a great book is Ask and It's Given. It's a little new agey, but it talks about this, is you getting so connected to what you want. And I don't mean by your flesh, I mean by your spirit. Those are two different things. Okay? Your flesh is your mind, your spirit is your heart. So what does your heart truly desire? Your heart truly wants to express. You can attract that to you in a biblical sense. In the Bible, it talks about this. Everything you ask in my name will be given to you, because you have to align with God's will. But I digress. Bring it back to this. Your Edenic state that you want to embody is abundance, is connectedness, is love. Is love. Love. That's it. Write that down. Number one is love. Everything else is just fugazi, bro. It's fugazi. You want love, right? I mean, comment below if you disagree. But you want freedom, yeah. You want access to things. You want connection. You want love. Everything else is just not love. And so what is God? Who is God? God is love. Love is not God, but God is love. So the more that you can connect to love, the more you can connect to the Edenic state. Now, physically, the way that it feels, and we see this with our program, and you feel this too, if you're in fear or anger or disconnection, there's a separation between you and the world, right? It's like you and the world fighting each other. And what happens when you're really connected to the world is ease and flow. You're in that flow state. Why is that a flow state? Because there's no resistance. There's just love and expression. And really bring your attention as you listen to this, guys. Maybe you're watching this or listening to it in your pocket. It doesn't really matter. Bring your attention to your heart. So go ahead and bring your attention to your heart right now. And just feel that energy in your solar, right above your solar plexus, your heart chakra. And feel free to put one hand or two over your heart and breathe into it. This is where your Edenic state lies. It's not found in the mind. There is actually no evidence scientifically that your consciousness is found in the mind. Yes, you need a brain to transmit that consciousness into something. But that's it. It's not creating it. It's necessary for it to exist in this realm, but it's not creating it. So where is it? If you really sit in meditation, you will realize it's all around you. You are consciousness. And that's going to go over a lot of people's shoulders, a lot of people's heads, rather. And that's okay. That's fine. Stay here, man. We still love you. But the people that really get that, you're straight consciousness. So every single thing, and there's wisdom in every religion. And Hinduism talks about this. Everything is Maya. Everything is an instance within your consciousness. And this consciousness is a drop in the ocean that is connected to God, connected to the Father. Now, we know what Edenic consciousness is. You're asking, how do I access it? I'm going to give you that right now. How do you access this consciousness? Well, I gave you a preview. Bring your attention down to the heart and breathe into that. And then close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Notice how every single separation, every single form of separation is happening within your mind. So what I encourage you to do in this moment is just let go. It's like dropping a ball. You're holding a ball in your hand. You just let go of it. So same with your mind. Let go. Just let go. Let go of your mind. You're holding on to your mind because you don't trust God, because you don't trust life. I know that hit you. I know that hit you because I've been there. I get it. But that's causing all your suffering. You have to let go of the mind and connect with the heart center. So as you drop the attachment of the mind, and you will feel your awareness kind of like loosening its grip of the mind, man, and then let that mind just pop up. It's like a beach ball that's underwater. When you hold it, it takes so much energy to push it down. But what happens when you just let it up? It just pops up, bro. It doesn't even just go up. It pops all the way up through the water. Same with your mind. You can do that right now. Let go and trust God. But I can't force you to do it. God is here helping us get closer to him. So you let go of the mind, and then what do? You commune with God and you walk with God, just like the Garden of Eden, as close as we can. Love needs trust. Fear is distrust. What do I mean by that? Love means you trust something higher than you. Fear means you distrust something higher than you. And so you take control. So love requires faith from God. Fear requires trust from yourself. But if you fully have faith in God, you don't need to worry. You don't need to hold on to anything. You just let it go. So the only reason why you fear and doubt is because you don't fully trust love. You don't fully have faith in the loving energy of God. And dude, it's a process of healing. And we're gonna get to number 3 of how you can really get past maybe the last few blocks here in order to get there. So we covered a lot so far. Number 1 is, what is the Edenic consciousness, which is unification, which is love. We talked about number 2, which is how do you start accessing it? What I want you guys to do, some practical things, is throughout the day, let go of the mind and bring your attention to your heart. The mind is going to work this way for you. It's automatic. It's like the heart. You don't have to worry about the heart. You don't have to worry about the mind. The mind's going to produce thoughts when you need it. But your consciousness, remember guys, all this is connected. You are in the heart. So bring your attention to the heart. And then remember what we said. Fear is distrust. Love is full faith. So continue building this relationship with God. This is not me. This is you and God. And as you do that, man, let go of yourself and start to commune with him as much as possible. And you'll see all these fruits happening in your life. That's with God's will. Not some new age manifestation of BS, but God's will. And he will bless you in many forms. You know, you think of an apple has a core root, right? And of a core seed. And of that core seed, what happens? You have the fruit that's built upon it. Right? That seed is God. That seed is for the garden. And that fruit is everything that's going to be unto you, given unto you, if you fully trust God. This is between you and him. Number 3, we're going to wrap up, guys, because this is a nice tidbit. Remember, go ahead and hit subscribe if you're getting any value from this, and hit the bell notification icon so you're remember. Number 3 is breath work and sauna access. Now, a lot of you, what happens is we can be disconnected from our body so much that meditation and even anything I'm still talking about isn't resonating. And that's actually kind of normal. And I applaud you for still being here, because your soul, that means you still want to understand it. So I really want to help you. Sometimes, well, a lot of times, trauma is trapped in your psyche, like literally in your brain, core memories that you haven't processed, but also in your body. So a lot of you are numbing yourself with different substances and different things, and that's just causing so many more problems. But you just really need to feel, bro and girl. You just need to feel, guys. You just need to feel. So one of the great modalities for you to do is somatic breath work to start releasing that trauma within your body. Simply, I'm certified in Soma breath work, which is a little bit different. It's really an ecstatic sort of breath to connect even deeper with this consciousness that we give to the people in our program. I'm happy to give you guys that for free on this channel. I'm really just giving everything away. People don't sign up for Eden for the resources. They sign up for the community, the accountability, and the direction. All the information's online. This is whole, like, we want to give you everything. We don't want to gatekeep God and access to him. Just Google somatic breath work and start doing once a week. I want to do more than once a week of just releasing what's going on, and start crying and screaming and you need to get into some stuff. Another good thing for you guys to check out is bioenergetics, especially for the men. Gets you into your balls. A lot of us are disconnected from our balls, and that creates like a little schizoid, like, oh, hello, sort of energy. And you can feel when a man is in that. I'm sure the women watching this, you can feel when a man's like just disconnected from his body and from his balls. And you can feel when a guy is connected to his balls and his center. But a huge part to start tapping into that for yourself is to release trauma through breath work and through different exercises. Now sauna is really powerful. If you're feeling angry, especially, it's so good for anger and sadness. But sadness is usually after anger. It's kind of a fun fact. But go in the sauna, ideally 3 times a week for 20 minutes, and just start releasing stuff. This is for the guys and the girls. Girls, do this too. You have a beautiful warrior inside you as well, of just energy. And think of it as arrows. All of us have arrows in our backs, and we're walking around with these arrows, man. And no wonder why you're pissed. No wonder why you're sad, because you have this huge arrow in your back, dude. And maybe you're a woman and you feel this arrow in your back and you're just pissed off at other people, or pissed off at your boyfriend, or pissed off at different things. We got to pull that out, and you need brothers and sisters to do that. That's why we have Eden to help you. But in the meantime, you can totally do this on your own or surround yourself with people, but go to the sauna and just let that go. And ideally cold plunge after, contrast therapy. Okay. We're going to stop it there, guys. Again, make sure to follow and subscribe. I'm going to release a video about the vision for Eden, because we need all the help that we can get to make this a reality. So make sure to connect to the next one. Comment anything that you guys need. Any questions, I'm happy to answer it. And I love you. This is Eden. Peace.